And so what makes you think you won't meet somebody better that could add more value to your life to make you happier? And so why get stuck in the past when you have your entire life, your entire future ahead of you? Coach Greg, in today's video, you want drama? Well, here it is for you. Everyone seems to be talking about Coach Greg and am I with Ali? Are we together? We broke up? And why are me and Johnny Shreve not friends? I've seen video after video and everyone's talking about it. And so I figured, why not make a video and address some of the things that are going on just so that everyone understands. And so first things first, me and Johnny Shreve have not been friends for well over a year. It's been a long time. It hasn't happened recently. We just are not friends anymore. And you may be thinking, is there a certain reason? Is there one reason? Is something happen? And the answer is, it's a ton of reasons. There's several reasons. I can't pinpoint any single factor that caused this. And so a lot of people said, friends are so hard to come by. You guys should get back together, be friends again, and life will be happily ever after. Well, what I'm doing in my life is trying to live the best life possible and surround myself with the best human beings that I could ever imagine. And I can tell you that right now, I am the happiest I've ever been in my life by far. Not by a little bit, the happiest ever. And I include the people in my life that bring me up, that make me happy, that bring me joy. There are times in your life when a friend is a good friend at that time, but later on, perhaps they're not a good friend anymore. I've had great friends growing up, and there's not a single person in elementary school, junior high, or high school that I talk to at this point in my life ever. And so many people want to know, why is it that me and Johnny are not friends? Well, guess what? I'm not going to tell you. Too bad. I'm sure you're curious, you're interested. Of course you are. I like drama. It's fun to talk about. You want to hear about the bad things that are going on in somebody else's life, so it makes you feel better about your own life. And so Johnny's going to paint a certain picture. He's going to make it seem the way that he wants to seem. And for me, I don't want to go that route. I don't want to talk about it. The fact that Johnny is sharing my private messages with him to other YouTubers who then go on to make videos about it, to me, that's crossing the line. That is going too far. The threats that were made to share my private messages to him from 10 or more years ago, that he has them all saved? What kind of former true friend would ever do that? And why should I want to be friends with them yet again? I did, in fact, think about it. I thought, maybe I'll post these things. Maybe I'll say what he's saying. And I thought, no, there's no point in this. Why would I do that? I don't want to drag anyone through the mud. I don't want to talk about these things. And to me, it's in the past. And hopefully for him, it's also in the past. But listen, I don't care. I'm over it and I'm moving forward and I'm happy right now. And so you can make every single comment that you want. You can bait me harder than last time. And I get it. Of course you do. You want to hear the drama. I respect it. I understand it. I probably do the same thing. But I'm not going to share it. And so I can be a narcissist. I can be all about the money. I can be a horrible human being. I can be a horrible friend. I can be the worst guy on the planet. Whatever you want to call me, it's good. I'm hypersensitive, I've heard. I've lost my way. I only care about money. I don't care about anything else in life. Well, my true friends, all of my amazing friends that I have right now, the best friends I've ever had, they don't think I'm like that at all. And so when I see these videos saying Greg and Johnny are best friends, so great, oh my goodness, I'm thinking, why are they insulting my true friends? The great friends that I actually have in the real world right now. There's a saying that the person that you are right now is who you spend the time with the most, your 5 closest friends. And so I choose to spend that time wisely with the friends that I want to spend my time with. And so why should I spend my time with someone who I don't feel is doing that for me? And as far as Ali goes, we're together for 10 years. We're not together anymore. And I'm not going to say anything bad about her. We just grew apart. We aren't together anymore. And I'm not going to share you any of the details. I'm not going to say why. I'm not going to say what she said, what I said, whoever said. I'm going to leave it blank. And of course, you want to know why. You want to know more. Of course you do. People love drama. But I'm not going to give it to you. There's certain things in my life that I feel are private. Whether or not you agree or disagree with that decision, that's too bad. And consider ex-girlfriends, or perhaps you were married and divorced. Me and Ali were together for 10 years and we're no longer together. I've had several girlfriends in the past, many for a year, one for 3 years. And so just because we were very close at one point in time, does that mean we should always be friends forever? Should I be calling up all of my ex-girlfriends in the past and saying, I need to be best friends with you yet again? Many people say they love the old Coach Greg. When he first started making those videos, that's the Greg we like. Well, guess what? I started making videos in 2006. That's when I started. Did y'all watch those videos? Nope. Did you watch me make content, trying to educate people, trying to make videos about diet, nutrition, training, trying to educate people? No, you probably didn't. Until I started screaming and shouting, talking about other people, and using that as clickbait into getting you to watch my videos. I offer highly educational videos in the same way that I used to, but I'm better able at communicating that because I know what you want. But in those videos, it's full of education and you don't even know it. Remember, I was a school teacher for 11 years. Very good at explaining things in a simple way so that you understand, also at capturing and keeping your attention. And so when I speak with a crazy voice, higher pitched than last time, sounding like Gilbert Godfrey, God rest his soul, on steroids, you're more interested. You stay engaged. Oh, I hate that voice. Well, you didn't like the old voice, and so clearly the new voice is working harder than last time. And when you first liked those videos 4 or 5 years ago, a lot of those videos were about SARMs and or steroids or performance-enhancing drugs in general. I explained the good, the bad, the ugly, explained exactly what they did, my experiences with them. And so many people gravitated towards those videos because they wanted to use them, they wanted to learn more about them. And so I offered an educational point of view on what's going to happen if they did in fact take them. Now remember, I was a professional bodybuilder. I was taking the majority of these SARMs, steroids, and other performance-enhancing drugs to further my career. And so although I was explaining the good, bad, and the ugly, there was perhaps a potential bias because I was personally taking those things at that time. After watching so many people dying of heart attacks, things, and as I got older, more mature, decided this is not for me. And so I stopped taking steroids. I stopped using all of the different drugs that people are talking about that they think I'm taking. And I used and only used doctor-prescribed testosterone, HRT, and at 140 milligrams a week. And so you can believe me or you can not believe me, but that's what I've been doing, getting blood work monitored, and I'm healthier than ever before. Notice how I do cardio and I push cardio. And in my videos, I tell people, don't use steroids. Wait until you're older and only do so with the advice and consent from your doctor. And so I feel that my message now, it's better than before. You perhaps are thinking, Greg has lost his way. It's so bad. It's drama this and drama that. You're not watching my videos. I have close to 3,000 videos. And the ones that are about drama or drama only, very few and far between. Most of my videos are explaining how to diet, to eat healthy, how to live a better life. Just for example, randomly, look at the videos I posted in the last week. Sure, some are about natty knots, but the majority are just about education, how to make you more fit. I do believe that people, they cheer for you on the way up. When I had, for example, 50,000 followers on my way to 1 million, people, they root for you. Go, you're an underdog. Your videos are underrated. We want you to do better. And eventually you get to a point where you're very successful, past 1 million followers, and people, they're waiting for you to fall. Just look at Tiger Woods when he was younger. Tiger Woods is the best athlete on the planet. Oh my goodness, we love Tiger Woods. Suddenly Tiger Woods has an affair of some sort with a dozen or more women, and people are cheering him for the fall. Oh, lose the sponsorship. It's horrible. Then he goes on the decline. Then, because he's down, hey, let's bring him up again. Let's see Tiger Woods be a champion. Wins the Masters. And so everyone goes up and down depending how they are in social media. And so no matter who you are, at some point, people are going to start talking negative about you. There's nothing you can do about it. And so I welcome it. I realize this. I'm aware of this. And so when people talk about me, whether it's good or bad, I realize it's a compliment. It's, for example, the same thing as if someone says, hey, I don't think that you're natural. If somebody's talking about me, whether it's negative or not, it shows that I'm having an impact in their life, that I'm making a difference and I'm on their mind and somehow still relevant. Consider this. I'm 47 years of age, talking about fitness for years, and yet I get more views on YouTube than I ever had in my entire life. Approaching 2 million followers, getting over 30 million views in a month. To me, it's absolutely unbelievable, incredible. I closed my eyes. I can't believe that I was able to do this. And so why are people talking about me and Johnny right now? Remember, our friendship ended over a year ago. And so what is going on? Well, Johnny made a video and he said, guess what, everyone? I'm 100% natural. Ever since I stopped taking steroids, it's been nearly 2 years, and I take nothing. But people weren't believing him. They were doubting him because, after all, he's 211 pounds shredded, got 5th place at the Mr. Olympia. That's pretty impressive, even on performance-enhancing drugs. And so I wrote a comment. All you have to do to prove that you're natural is to post your blood work. Then I, for example, can make a video. I don't think that's bad. I didn't say, hey, there's no way you're natural. It's impossible. You lie. You're a bad human being. Didn't say that. Said, all you have to do is post your blood work and we can talk about whether you're natural or not. Is that causing Johnny to lose all his followers? Oh my goodness. It's so bad because Coach Greg said he could post his blood work. And when I do natty or nots on other people, do you really think that it's hurting them financially? Do you really think it's removing all their followers? Or do you think they're getting more attention than last time? Do you know that not a day goes by that people don't write me privately saying, please do a natty or not on me? Don't matter what you say. You can say I'm enhanced. You can say I'm natural. I don't care. I just want people to talk about me. And when people throughout the fitness industry, millions of followers, write me in private and I help them, talk to them on the phone. Hey, somebody said this negative thing about me. What do you think? Obviously, you asked me for my opinion. I gave my opinion. And if you are in fact natural, which is possible, that would be amazing. Hopefully you are. What I'd recommend is to actually get your blood work, and then I can do a video going over it, and I can say once and for all, what is the answer? Because without it, everything is a guess. And so remember, if no one's talking about you, then are you really doing anything? The more people talk about you, good or bad, the better it is really. And so what's important is you don't listen to the haters. Even if my video is saying, you're not natural, you can listen to all the good parts of the video or listen to the bad parts. It's really up to you. Everyone can take good or bad from any message that they see. They're saying negative things about you. That is a compliment. You are relevant. People are going to go to your channel. You can address it. You don't have to address it. Do what makes you happy. Remember, when people are talking about you, it's because you are relevant. You're deemed as being important. You're worthy to be discussed. So, oh my goodness, people are making videos about Coach Greg and Johnny, that they're no longer friends. Oh, it's hurting me so much. It really devastates me that people are talking about me. Oh, Greg wrote a comment, and so you can see how hurt he is. Am I really hurt or am I loving it? Think of it. I'm just a guy, Coach Greg, actually called Greg Doucette. Coach Greg. Imagine me 10 years ago thinking people would make videos about who I'm friends with or not friends with. I mean, what is going on? Am I Tom Cruise all of a sudden? Brad Pitt? People are talking about who I'm friends with or not friends with? Oh my God, Coach Greg is single now. What happened? Who did what to who? Did Greg cheat? Did Allie cheat? Did everyone cheat? What's going on? What happened? The fact that people care who I'm friends with or not friends with, to me, it's absolutely mind-boggling. Just imagine if it was you. You're watching this video right now. Imagine if suddenly everyone started making videos talking about who your boyfriend or girlfriend was, or who you're friends with or not friends with. Really? Am I really that important that it matters to you who I'm friends with or not friends with? And so I can assure you with 100% certainty that I have amazing friends. I don't need counseling. I don't have any serious underlying issues. And I'm very, very happy. How can I explain this? The happiest I've ever been in my life, and I'm 47 years old. There's 47 years to compare. Happiest ever. Is that not good? Is that not what you want from me? If you're actually a fan of mine, and even if you're not, aren't you happy to know that someone else in this world is happy? I wish everyone in the world were as happy as me. I wish everyone had a passion the same as mine. I wake up every day excited to go about my day. I'm not depressed. I love waking up. I can't wait for tomorrow. And I'm living in the moment right now. I'm happy. I don't need to look for, hey, I got a trip planned in a couple weeks. I can't wait for that trip. I got fun to do right now, today. I love fitness. I love working out. I love being healthy. I love making videos. And so how is that bad? And as big as the news as you think this is right now, people are going to forget in a week. No one's going to care. As bad or as good as something is right now, there's going to be a much bigger story tomorrow or the next day, and people are going to move on with their lives. And so if you want some advice from me, Look around at your circle of friends. Look at your top 5 friends, and those are the people that have the biggest impact on your life. I suggest you examine these people and say, is this making me happy? Am I as happy as I could be? Is there something I could do, something that I could change? Are there other friends that perhaps I could talk to more? Am I living my best life? Is this what truly makes me happy? And if it's not, then work on it. Self-reflect, be proactive, do something about it. And so I'll leave you with what my sister Christine said in regards to all this. She watched one of the videos and said, saying you were too sensitive, I would have to disagree. You recognized the type of person he was and did not want him in your life. That is the smart and more evolved choice. People tend to forgive the unforgivable just to avoid conflict. Glad you are stronger than that, with the thumb up at the end. Oftentimes, people stay in relationships, whether it's a friend or a girlfriend, because it's easy. They're scared to let go, scared they won't find someone else, scared that they can't make a better friend. And to me, it takes a bigger person to recognize that this is going on and to try to do better and to be brave enough to move on. And so hopefully this video helped. Perhaps you can analyze your own life, analyze your friends. Are they really the best friends you could ever have? Are they bringing you up? Are they lifting you up? Are they the type of people that you want to be with? But if they're not, perhaps there's something you can do about it. Can you meet other friends? Can you talk about things? What can you do to make your life better? And of course, I have my entire supplement company. I have the cookbooks, the training books. I have protein bars, creatine, ActiBuilder, G-Test. I have everything you could ever imagine. And yeah, I push supplements. I'm trying to sell them. It's kind of my job. It's what I do. Is there anything wrong with trying to be the best at something? If I were a professional baseball player, would I not want to try and hit more home runs, to get more base hits, to be better outfielder? Well, as a YouTuber, why not try to be the best YouTuber I can possibly be? And so I'm very proud of what I've done, very proud of what I've accomplished. And if you think that I'm somehow a sellout, that I'm a bad person, well, go watch another channel. There are thousands, if not millions, of other YouTubers out there that would be more than happy if you were to go and give them a follow. And so why waste your time looking at me if you don't like my morals, if you don't like what I stand for? Why waste your time? Move on. It's just like I said with friendships. If the top 5 YouTubers that you watch are not bringing you up and not doing anything for you, then drop one and move to someone else. If I'm not a positive influence, if not a good role model in your life, if I don't add any value to your life in terms of your health, your fitness, or perhaps how you should live your life, then drop me. Get rid of me. Don't look back. Or, of course, you can continue to do what you're doing, write negative comments. You are bad. I used to like when you did steroid videos. I don't like your voice. You should do more training videos, blah, blah, blah. Well, keep doing that. How's it working for you? But for me, when I see those comments, I think, I still got them. I'm still relevant. They're still watching me, so much so that they're willing to write a comment, watch the entire video. And so you are my biggest fan. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algo. Don't forget, Coach Greg is giving you 10% off. Click the link in the description. Watch one of those 2 bloops, the cookbooks, the training books, coaching plans by me and my team, the entire supplement company. Also, the Harder Than Last Time clothing line, you can get that all on the website. Click the link in the description, and until next time, I'm out.